Moral Maze, our weekly account of issues of life, morality, sexuality. Campaign Life's Matt Wachowski is here to discuss. And before we discuss ALS and the whole ice bucket challenge, and I was a victim. Let's see do you like Family Guy?
Yeah, I used to watch it all the time in college.
Let's see a very brief clip now, please.
How long was I in there?
About 5 minutes.
Why are we not funding this?
Horribly unfair way to start this off. The Ice Bucket Challenge. Look, I'm an old fart, you know. I get cynical about these things, but everyone was involved in it. Huge amounts of money were raised. ALS, it's awful. I mean, I've known people who've suffered from this. It's terrible. We're not making that much progress. And it made people aware. I got a bit tired of those who would on social media say, oh, I don't approve of this, because they wanted to be different from the crowd. There was a more sophisticated opposition to it, though, from some in the Catholic Church and the pro-life movement who said that the ALS Society, the money went to them, actually spent some of it on embryonic stem cell research. Can we see a board, please? This is the Diocese of Cincinnati, Ohio. We certainly appreciate the compassion and so on, and we can see what they're saying there. They believe that they didn't want schools, Catholic schools, to raise money in such a way because of stem cell research. Now, we've got to be specific. It's not stem cell, it's embryonic stem cells.
That's right.
Using aborted babies. Do you think this was the way to approach it, though?
I think, first of all, I think it's a genius marketing tool.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with this idea, it went viral. People are being aware. People who probably would have never known anything about ALS are getting involved. I obviously have my, some people are, it's all about posting it on Facebook.
Sure,
it's kind of all about me.
Yeah.
Who knows if they're even donating the money. But yeah, the real issue here is that in the States, the ALS Society, or the association, on their website, they do state that they do support adult stem cell research and embryonic stem cell research, which, for those who don't know, the Catholic Church opposes embryonic stem cell research because it is the destruction of fertilized eggs, embryos, in other words, human beings.
Did they not remove that paragraph?
They actually, it's interesting because a pro-life organization in the States noticed that before this became an issue, they had a blurb about their support for embryonic stem cell research on their website. Shortly after, I think 2 days after, they removed that blurb from that website. So the question is, are they just trying to hide it because they don't want to get into a controversy? Or maybe is this, have they been challenged to maybe reconsider? I don't know.
Let me, if you like, play devil's advocate here.
Of course.
These babies are being aborted. Their stem cells can be used to advance the cause of science and make sure that people who suffer from this, where the muscle, the muscles are no longer controlled by the brain remains intact, it's perfect. The lung, which is a slightly different muscle, that remains firm for the longest, but eventually you effectively drown, you die.
Yeah.
If the babies are there anyway, why not use them to help other people?
Yeah, that is actually an issue that I'm kind of dealing with as well, because we all know embryonic stem cell research kills a fertilized egg, it kills an embryo. However, if you have all these discarded, potentially frozen embryos, which are going to be thrown away anyways, can we use those for something good? I'm still kind of questioning that situation. However, I do know that research papers in the past 15, 20 years, there has been a lot more success with adult stem cell research than there has been with embryonic stem cell research. I don't even think if there is one successful research paper that has written anything about embryonic stem cells.
Wouldn't that lead us to conclude that, in fact, those researching on ALS would not use this money to work with embryonic stem cells, in fact? So, and when you think, my concern is the damage done to the public at large. They say, oh, here's the Catholic Church again telling us what they're opposed to. We're trying to raise money for this good cause. Was it worth it?
Well, I think what the Catholic Church is doing in the States and in the Archdiocese of Cincinnati is saying that, this is a great cause, but there are other organizations that also research, research, and you can fund to them. And I also did some research on my own this morning, and ALS Canada, actually, on their website, they have a policy that states that ALS Canada does not support embryonic stem cells.
Only got to one subject this segment, but I think it was worth dealing with, and you dealt with it very well. Thank you very much indeed.
No problem.